Hello, I'm Mark Grill, Commissioner for District 2 here in St. Pete Beach. I'm on Upham Beach today, enjoying the great cool weather, clear skies, and wonderful temperatures that are much needed after last week's terrible weather. Let me give you a few updates about what's happening around the city. First, of course, some items on Hurricane Ian. As we know, St. Pete Beach was extremely fortunate, with what can only be considered as minimal damage around the city, especially when compared to other parts of the state. The storm's turn and landfall further south than anticipated spared us from some really severe consequences. There are no major damages to buildings in the city, but there's a lot of debris, mostly from trees and shrubs on private, commercial, and city property. Some of our parks took a bit of a beating, with the bushes and trees losing a number of limbs. But of course, our good luck was really very bad news for our friends, relatives, and fellow Floridians in the southwest part of the state. Support is coming to them from all over, both private and public organizations. The state is providing support through the Florida Disaster Fund, and they have asked for donations to be made there. St. Pete Beach is providing support to the communities, and right now some of our firefighters are helping in the southwest cities with the relief effort. Other city organizations are on standby, ready to provide support when called upon. And of course, there are many other organizations assisting with relief, and I know many of our residents are helping out with those organizations to provide relief. Next, the city has hired a contractor to pick up green vegetative debris. These are tree limbs and the like. The activity started this past Monday at the south end of the city, and on the first day, approximately 327 cubic yards of debris was picked up. It's anticipated the cleanup effort will take approximately 2 weeks to complete. Please leave the debris that you have for pickup in front of your home, but remember, anything in plastic bags or trash bins will not be picked up. The reason for this is the material will be recycled and turned into mulch and the like that will be distributed at a later date. We've received some questions on how to dispose of sandbags. At this point, we're still in the heavy part of hurricane season, so it may be a good idea to hold on to them just in case, and I dare say we have another storm come through. But even though we experienced only rain and not floodwaters, the sand is not considered to be contaminated. However, please do not bring the sand to the beach. The sand used in sandbags is different from beach sand, and the sandbag sand can cause environmental problems for the wildlife, including the turtles. There have also been questions on property repairs due to the storm damage. In general, while emergency repairs do not require a permit, more extensive repairs will require a plan review and a permit, business as usual. Here's a link to the city website where you can get more information. Next, while we never know what the future weather will bring, we can look at this as a practice drill. Hopefully we won't have to use our plans again, but I know the city has some lessons learned, and they'll be going through an exercise to update their plans as needed. I know I'll be doing the same in my home, as things didn't go as well as I had anticipated. You may take this opportunity to do the same for your plans, and let's all hope that we never have to execute them again. And of course, if you're not subscribed to the Pinellas County or City Alert Service, this is also a good time to sign up. I'm signed up, and I found the alerts to be very useful in keeping me updated on current conditions. Last but not least on the hurricane, I want to give a big shout out to all of the city teams, including Duke Energy, including the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office, all those that were involved in keeping our city safe and our residents safe. You may not know, but many of them worked around the clock away from their families at the emergency center that was set up in South Pasadena. We owe them a debt of gratitude and a big thank you. Let me touch on a few other items. Several of the city meetings were rescheduled due to Ian. Board meetings commission meetings, and the District 4 Town Hall. These are in the process of being rescheduled, and you can find information on the city website under the Agendas and Meeting section. Now, some fun activities to talk about. This Friday evening, October 7th, at 7 p.m. in Horan Park, the free Concert in the Park series will start up again. This week we have a Fleetwood Mac tribute band. Concerts are scheduled every Friday in October starting at 7 p.m. The fire department will be barbecuing hamburgers and hot dogs. And this week, the Tampa Bay Beaches Chamber of Commerce will be kicking off the Taste of the Beaches event with silent auctions as well as drink sales. So get your blankets, get your coolers, get yourself ready, your chairs, and come on down to Horan Park for an enjoyable evening. A few months ago, I gave you an update about something called a Moby mat. A Moby mat is a mat that's on the beach, and it helps provide access for people with mobility issues, such as wheelchairs and other users. I'm looking at the one now on Upham Beach, and I'm glad to see it installed. There'll be other mats placed at other points in the city in the near future. We'll also have a ribbon cutting to kick these off. This is a great initiative by the city to ensure access for all to the beaches. That's all I have for today. Thanks for watching. And remember, feel free to contact any member of the city staff or the city commission if we can be of help in any way. I'll see you around the city.